What every man over 50 should know about masturbation. The truth doctors rarely share. If you're a man in your 50s, 60s, or even 70s and you're still taking care of things on your own, I want you to really hear this. Because there's something most men aren't being told, not by their friends, not by their doctors, and definitely not by the internet. It's not that masturbation itself is bad. In fact, it can absolutely support your health in this stage of life. The issue is how you're doing it, and how it might be quietly draining your energy, lowering your sensitivity, and weakening your erections without you even realizing it. I'm Dr. Moit Kara. For the last 30 years, I've worked with thousands of men over 60 to help restore their strength, intimacy, and confidence. And I can tell you this is one of the most misunderstood parts of men's health after 50. Because while self-pleasure isn't harmful in itself, when it becomes the only form of intimacy, or when it's done without awareness, it can slowly start working against you. In this video, I'm walking you through the 10 hidden risks of masturbation after 60. We're gonna talk about how it can impact your hormones, your blood flow, your connection with others, and how to turn this private habit into a health boosting tool. Stick around until the end. I'll also show you the natural 7-second technique I give to my own patients to help restore firmness, improve circulation, and boost energy without pills. Let's dive in because your health deserves clarity, not confusion. Risk number 1, social isolation. You'd be surprised how many older men drift into quiet routines. A little solo release becomes a comfort, a substitute for touch, intimacy, and connection. But slowly, without realizing it, that comfort becomes a wall. You stop reaching out, you stop being seen, and the world starts to feel smaller. Human touch is more than physical. It's emotional medicine. Without it, your mood drops, your testosterone falls, and your motivation fades. The fix? Start small. Reach out to a friend. Join a local group. Let yourself be seen again. Risk number 2, skin micro-injuries. As we age, the skin becomes thinner and heals more slowly. Combine that with decades of friction and less collagen, and you've got a perfect setup for micro tears and irritation. Use lubricant, slow down, respect what your body needs now, not what it used to need. Risk number 2, skin micro-injuries. As we age, the skin becomes thinner and heals more slowly. Combine that with decades of friction and less collagen, and you've got a perfect setup for micro tears and irritation. Use lubricant, slow down, respect what your body needs now, not what it used to need. You may not notice it right away, but always using the same grip, speed, or screen can condition your brain to expect a very specific kind of stimulation, one that real intimacy just can't match. Over time, your body stops responding to your partner. It's not about desire, it's about habit. Start mixing things up. Vary your technique. Slow down. Let your brain and body reconnect. Masking early ed. Many men think, I can still perform solo, I must be fine. But masturbation is easier for your nervous system and blood flow. It doesn't mean your heart, hormones, or circulation are functioning optimally. If you notice changes, less firmness, slower recovery, don't wait. Get checked. ED is often an early warning sign for cardiovascular issue. 5, nerve compression from sitting. If you masturbate while hunched over, sitting in a recliner, or on a hard surface, you may be putting pressure on the pudendal nerve. That can lead to numbness, tingling, and even long-term loss of sensation. Shift your position, lie back, support your lower back and pelvis. Your body will thank you. Risk number 6, emotional dependency. Masturbation can be a release, but when it becomes your main way to cope with loneliness or boredom, it can turn into a form of escape. Not pleasure, just distraction. If that sounds familiar, it's okay. But it may be time to widen your emotional toolkit. Take a walk, join a group, have a real conversation, because relief isn't the same as connection, and you deserve both. For a lot of men raised in traditional homes, this topic still carries emotional weight. You may feel like you're doing something wrong even if no one ever says it out loud. Here's the truth. There's nothing shameful about caring for your body, but guilt can have real consequences. It raises stress, hormones, and lowers pleasure. It's time to rewrite the story you've been told about your own need. Pelvic congestion, frequent ejaculation without recovery time can cause a dull ache in the pelvic area. That's your body's way of saying, slow down, let me recharge. You don't need to stop completely, just space things out. Give your body time to reset. You'll likely notice better sensations, better energy, and even better sleep. Risk number 9, lower semen quality. Yes, even in your 60s and beyond, fatherhood is possible. But if you're ejaculating daily, sperm concentration can drop. If you're trying to conceive or want to keep that option open, consider taking breaks of 2-5 days to improve sperm quality. Number 10, disconnection from reality. This one's subtle, but powerful. Relying too much on fantasy, especially online content, can rewire your brain to respond only to the extreme, the unrealistic. Real-life intimacy can begin to feel dull by comparison, but your brain can be retrained. Step away from artificial stimulation. Rebuild sensitivity through memory, imagination, and emotional connection. Final thoughts. The truth every man over 50 needs to hear. Let's be real for a moment. After 50, and especially after 60, a lot changes. Your body doesn't recover like it used to. Your hormones shift. Intimacy can feel more complicated. And things that once came naturally now take effort. But here's what most men don't realize. You are not broken. You are not past your prime. You are not done. What's really happening is that your body is asking for something different. Not less, just different. More intention, more care, more awareness. This stage of life isn't about giving things up. It's about doing them better, smarter, stronger. And that includes the most private parts of your life like masturbation. Masturbation isn't good or bad. It's a tool. Let's get this out of the way. There is nothing shameful about self-pleasure. In fact, when done right, it can boost testosterone, improve blood flow to your lower body, relieve stress, and improve sleep, even protect your prostate. But, and this is the key, only if it's done with the same care you bring to the rest of your health. Too many men are still treating their bodies like it's 1,985, rushing through the moment, ignoring pain or numbness, falling into old habits that no longer serve them. And the price? Loss of sensitivity, hidden erectile dysfunction, emotional isolation, chronic shame. So here's the truth that no one ever told us when we were younger. Masturbation isn't just a relief. It's a reflection of how you treat your body. And that reflection matters more now than ever. Reframe the way you think about pleasure. Pleasure after 50 should be slower, not rushed, connected, not mechanical, supportive, not draining, intentional, not automatic. It's not about giving up the things that make you feel alive. It's about learning how to feel them better. Think about it like this. You wouldn't lift weights the same way at 65 as you did at 25, right? Same goes for intimacy. It's not about how much or how often. It's about how well you listen to your body, how well you protect your nervous system, how well you balance your physical needs with your emotional ones. And when you do that, when you start approaching your pleasure with care, something powerful happens. You start to feel like yourself again, more grounded, more capable, more alive. Protect what still matters. Let's be honest. There's a lot out there trying to convince you that getting older means losing your masculinity. That's a lie. You may not be the same man you were at 30, but that's not a bad thing. You're wiser, more self-aware, more patient. And if you use that wisdom, you can actually get stronger, not weaker. Stronger intimacy, stronger confidence, stronger erections, stronger connection to yourself and others. But it takes small, smart changes. Stop rushing through the moment. Use proper lubrication to protect your skin and nerves. Don't rely only on visual content. Use memory and imagination. Change your posture, sit or lie in ways that protect pelvic nerves. Don't ignore the emotional side. Loneliness can't be fixed with friction. Let your body rest between sessions. It helps restore energy and vitality. If something feels off, don't wait. Talk to someone who understands. The 7-second habit that changes everything. Now, I promise to share the technique I give to patients, a simple, natural method that takes just 7 seconds a day. No pills, no prescriptions, no gimmicks. It's called focused pelvic pulsing. And here's how it works. Sit comfortably or lie on your back. Place one hand over your lower abdomen. Tighten your pelvic floor muscles like you're trying to stop the flow of urine and hold for 2 seconds. Relax for 2 seconds. Repeat this 3-4 times in a row. That's it. Done daily, this exercise strengthens the pelvic floor, key to firmer erections. Improves circulation to the penis and prostate. Reawakens nerve sensitivity. Supports testosterone levels through natural hormonal response. Most men feel a difference within 1-2 weeks. More firmness, better control, more confidence. It's not magic. It's science used with consistency. You deserve a life that still feels good. This stage of life comes with new challenges, but it also comes with new freedoms. No more chasing, No more proving, just you living fully, loving deeply, and showing up as the man you still are. Don't settle for less energy, less connection, less pleasure. Don't let anyone, including your past self, convince you that your best days are behind you, because they're not. Your body still works. Your desires still matter. Your connection to others still has power. You just need to treat it all with more care than ever before. So here's your invitation. Reclaim your body. Reconnect with your desire. Reimagine what pleasure means after 60, because you still deserve joy. You still deserve closeness. You still deserve to feel alive in your skin. And it all starts with awareness, with intention, with just 7 seconds a day. You're not too old. You're just getting started.